Kosi Nation, Sanbunan Bafetu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQP. Yeah, guys, I have the latest update in terms of this guy that we've talked about for the longest time ever. Omjita Rapayana, who's shown interest. Who would say, no, guys, I'm available and I want to join your team. It's only your team that is supposed to do the right thing. So, as I'm speaking with you, Bafetu, I do have some updates, and a source close to the club, has confirmed the OT. Hey, guys, nothing has happened in terms of Feisal Salum going to Kaizer, because after the first offer that Kaizer made for Feisal Salum, it got rejected, and then they did not bother to go back because angazi why. But at the end of the day, Feisal Salum did show the interest that no, he does want to go. He does want to come and play for Kaizer, but it looks like the deal is not going to be happening. Maybe next season, Magazo by free agent, because Kaizer, they love free agents. Contract tag, I think it ends next year if I'm not mistaken. But let me just quickly check so that you be sure. But Nyabona, guys, Kaizer, they prefer free agents rather than to sometimes take out the money and buy that player. So unfortunately, guys, there's a bad news. It's not something that we were hoping or waiting to hear in terms of Feisal Salum. Beslindu Tiwano, he has signed. It's a surprise signing. Now Feisal Salum is coming to Kaizer, but now you're Kaizer doing what they do best, making sure Mutai Tina Samsana must a free agent, and when he's a free agent, Kumbule also the age will be a bit further, or age will be higher nyana. So that is something, guys. So unfortunately, Makosa Matli Kolise, Kaizer is not serious, to be honest. They are definitely not serious when it comes to signings. They signed the way with number Filang Akono, this is a good signing for us, this is the player that we want to pay for us, or anything. So clearly you can see that they are not really supporting the coach in terms of the signings. It's just them doing what they think is the best. Guys, by the way, if you're here, you are watching, please do make sure that you like the video, because at the end of the day, Kaizer just signing the players that we have signed, and then we look at the league, we look at the competition that is there, and then okay, those are some of the players that Coach Nazuddin Nabi wanted. We can see the impact of Feisal Salum. We know how good he is. We knew why the coach wanted him. It's not us. It was never the fans who said no, we want Feisal Salum. Feisal Salum was wanted by the coach, and at the end of the day, Kaizer Chiefs failed to deliver. Now the question I have is, how many signings did Kaizer sign for this transfer window, which are players that were wanted by Coach Nazuddin Nabi? So that is the question that I'm currently asking myself, and also I ask myself, where do we get to see ourselves in this coming this new season that we're going to? Where do we see ourselves? Like, do we imagine ourselves, being there, maybe I don't know, number 3, number 2? I don't see us. For me, aside in Lam, guys, I don't see us because of the signings that we have made so far. I'm just gonna sit back, watch, and then wonder what is going to happen, because as I've said, now I found it, guys. I contracted Feisal Salum. It ends on the 8th of June 2026. So he's still contracted to Azam FC. We know what happened. I gave you the update. Kaizer just made an offer, and then Azam also made an offer to Feisal Salum. We are going to give you this. We are going to give you, shipment, clothing, what, houses, everything, like almost everything, to make sure that they buy the player. And at the end of the day, he said, no, I want to leave. But now the problem is not with him or his team. The problem now lies with Kaizer, because at the end of the day, we know how much they wanted, and I've heard they just want close to 10 million, and Kaizer is not willing to pay that 10 million, if that is the case, because I've heard recently it's 10 million that they need, only just 10 meter to sign this attacking midfielder. But remember, Kaizer, if a player is worth 5 million in a bar, 5 million and above, they don't see that player as a good signing for them. Guys, please like the video. I'm sorry, this is not the news that you were hoping for, but please do make sure that you like the video. I'm not the one who's running Kaizer Chiefs. I don't see how they see things for me. I see them the way I see them, but unfortunately, it is what it is. In terms of that, I was hoping Kaizer Chiefs was going to do something positive this transfer window, but to every player that we have signed so far, I feel like not even one player is a player that was wanted by Coach Nasruddin Nabi. It's a player, T1, you want a player like this one, okay, let's make a plan. We'll find you another player who maybe, for example, Nakumbula, when we signed Ethan Chislett, I made an example and I said, guys, if they've signed Ethan Chislett, that means we have to forget about Feisal Salum, because at the end of the day, they prefer, to sign players who are free agents. And I've explained, I've made a video, I've explained, I talked to you guys and I told you, no, free signings are not cheap, because at the end of the day, you are paying money and there's a lot that is going on. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. We just have to watch how the Mtaungs run their business, and then Tina, as my fans, we do suffer, because at the end of the day, it's not just them who are suffering, it's us, the fans, also are suffering. On the inside, we can't eat, we can't do anything because the team has lost. And you look at the season, you look at the transfer, you see that no, we had a good opportunity, great time to be able to sign players, but Kaizer Chiefs is not doing things the right way. Maybe they will make an offer later on, but so far, ever since Azam FC said no, this offer is not enough, then Kaizer Chiefs was like, okay, sure, fine. And then they went and signed Ethan Chislett, and now they're looking to bring in specifically Ndlovu. So definitely it shows you that no, he's not a priority to them, because the offer they made was not enough. So I feel like, Kaizer Chiefs, if ever they want to make sure that they succeed, they need to up their game, because at the end of the day, when we play this coming season and the team is sitting there on number 8, number 9, I'm not gonna blame anyone. Because at the end of the day, it's our team who's responsible. The management is also responsible into making sure that the team moves in the right direction. But anyways, guys, I do not want to be long. I have to go. It's a bit cold, but I do have to go and fix some things in Yana. So let me just quickly jump to my comment. What are you guys saying? By the way, please do make sure that you like the video. At least let's get this video to 100 likes, guys. Let's reach more people so that they can see Kaizer Chiefs is not serious when it comes to making sure they bring in the players that are wanted by the coach in order for the coach to be able to do his job. If I was Nasruddin Nabi, I swear, guys, I would leave. And at the end of the season, next season, and I will tell you, I'm not going to blame the coach. If he can be able to make sure that he uses the players that he has, that would be something, but I'm not expecting much. I have to be honest. I'm not even expecting number 5, to be honest with you guys. Maybe, number 6, but number 5, I'm not even expecting it, because at the end of the day, I feel like management is undermining the league, the Premier League, because I've heard, guys, I listen attentively, and I heard Kaizer Mtaung say, we've always managed to beat Orlando Pirates. That means what Coach Nasruddin Nabi did was something small to him, because it looks like they've always managed to beat Orlando Pirates on cup games. But where were those cup games in the previous 10 games? When last did they, not 10 games, 10 years, when last did they sign, or not sign, when last did they manage to win a trophy beating Orlando Pirates? When was the last time? You see, so at the end of the day, I feel like Nabo, they are undermining a lot of things. Kaizer Chiefs management is undermining a lot of things. I do not want to lie to you guys. That is what I felt. Sandile, this guy is a star QP. I don't know what we look when we want a player. Definitely, angazi Sandile. So we are losing him now. Well, it's highly possible. Mangafige new offer, maybe Tanzania or something. Any team that is going to want to sign him, Babi Seras, they will sign him, because at the end of the day, Kaizer Chiefs does want players, bangaba sign, and then figure your team sign a little player, and then they know it's because of him. But come on, let's be honest. They said it's just 10 million. What is so difficult with 10 million? This guy is 29. Master Somtola, no, I think it's 27. Somtola 28, 29. That is something that we have to keep in mind. So, guys, I do not know. But we will see as time goes on. QP. It's one delay. We need those definitely. Ngiyakuzwa Khoslam. Esethu, Chiefs is failing us as fans. That is true. XQP, I saw this coming long back. It won't make any business sense. How much did we make last season? 2 signings to signing him while we have a lot of problems in our squad. 3 monthly payments. That is true. That is something what we have spoken about. That is true, guys. Something that we have spoken about. And then also looking at what else? Where was I? QP, if you don't have any news, please shut up and like the nonsense you just said. Cecilia Mfethu, if you feel like I'm not giving you what you want to hear, please leave. No one is forcing you. Because at the end of the day, I'm just doing what I can to be able to give Abachitaba Corner who wants to listen to the news, because I've just told you guys what is happening, and then you come here, you comment like this. I do have people who are here. Comments, please, guys. Because at the end of the day, I don't understand because I've just given you the update what is happening, and you tell me it's nonsense. It's not nonsense. It's not me. I'm not the one who's busy making the signings at Natural. You have to go and confront them, not me. Nothing. I have nothing that is linking me to Kaizer Chiefs. So please, let's just respect one another. Let's not come here with the negativity. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry to the ones who are always here, guys. But we do know how Kaizer Chiefs do their things. So if you're feeling sad, please, hamba uyokwatele management the Kaizer Chiefs. I'm not the one who's making the signings. At the end of the day, I'm not the one who's making the signings. I'm just here giving you the news and update. Sources have confirmed right now. They've confirmed that no, Kaizer just didn't go back for another offer. And then you tell me I'm telling you nonsense. Okay, fine. Go and find somewhere where you feel like they were not telling you nonsense. Because at the end of the day, I'm just doing what people who subscribed to this channel here I here for. So as in, sorry guys, let me just end this video because now it's not looking nice because there's wrong. Now it's like it's my fault. Sorry guys.